Alrighty, that was fairly fast. I didn't even get a chance to go on the forums. Okay, we are moving into the next match, and it is actually the semi-finals between a PVR. WAYD actually has signed up in the tournament as a random and is allowed. This should be quite interesting. As far as I'm aware, both of these players are literally mid to high masters. I have not seen either players play on their behalf, but I guess we're about to find out. Spawning in the... Oh, actually, I've got to get the production and the players up there. And now I'll go ahead and introduce the players. Alright. Spawning in the top right-hand corner as the red Protoss, we have Mr. Frash. Not Flash, Mr. Frash. Even though those two names actually rhyme? No, they do not. Okay. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have as the yellow Zerg. This is a random player. Mr. WAYD is a Masters random player. Keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. He actually has insights to every single race, to all those kind of builds. It is a very high level player. Very, very intimidating for Frash, indeed. What to expect in a PvZ matchup, I'm not quite sure, but Mr. Frash is not even going to go for that FFE. He's going to go ahead and make a pylon in his main. Maybe he's going to go ahead and get for Nexus first, who knows, but we do see a extractor trick going down for Mr. WAYD, trying to get as many drones in production as fast as possible. Maybe going to go for a 14-14, who knows. But in the meantime, we have a really good Overlord scout, and in the meantime, we do see Frash going ahead and get that random scout. And in the meantime, he does see... Actually, that's why he did not do an FFE. This is a random matchup. So we do see Frash scouting that Zerg, and maybe he's going to go ahead and go for that FFE, and he does. He's going to go for that Forge in his main. Maybe going to go ahead and get that late pylon in his natural, or he's going to go for that Nexus straight away. Who knows, ladies and gentlemen, but he does see that he is going for a 14. That was a 14 to a 15. Yes, it was a 14 and 14 pool. So he's not going to go ahead and... Yep, WAYD is not even going to go ahead and expand right now, so Frash is going to go ahead and put a patrol in his natural to be able to deny any sorts of an expansion. In the meantime, we do see Frash going to go ahead and get an expansion of his own, while he goes ahead and gets that FFE going in his natural. But in the meantime, we do see this Overlord will be able to scout it. Frash is not even going to go for that Nexus in the meantime. It actually was a miss micro. Very unfortunate to see Frash not being able to deny that, so he actually did forcibly not even get a pylon down, but in the meantime we do see a pylon going down, a Nexus and a pylon at exactly the same time going down for Frash. And already we see 2 links are about to be completed, and this is going to be very, very unfortunate to see from Frash to be able to get denied in this sorts of manner. This is what the advantage random have. Very unfortunate to see, but we do see a gateway and a photon cannon already going down straight away. And 2 links are on the way, and they actually were scouting around the third and natural for any sorts of a cannon rush. But in the meantime, that 1 link is going to go ahead and get some map control. Actually, misclick. Oh, there we are. Very well played from WAYD. And in the meantime, we already do see Frash ready to do somewhat of a wall off if he does see those links doing any sorts of pressure against him. And in the meantime, we do see a hatchery already almost ready to pop out, and the queen is in production. The second queen is already in production. 1 queen has already completed that 1 injection, and is going to go ahead and go down in actual. Very well played on WAYD's part. In the meantime, both players are still going to go ahead and get that drone and pro production. Very nice Overlord positioning from WAYD, almost getting picked off by that 1 cannon, and cybernetic score is already going to go down for Frash. He has already got double assimilator for gas, so he's going to go ahead and try and put somewhat of a fast gateway pressure against Mr. WAYD, since he knows he is somewhat behind right now. But WAYD is going to go ahead and get that drone production as much as possible. Already going to go for that somewhat of a fast third. Go ahead and get that. Very, very well played on WAYD's part. Keeping active with his lings, keeping going ahead with that. Scouting around that map, checking for proxies in every single place. Very well played on his behalf. Ready to go ahead and put his Overlord, sacrificial Overlord, in the main to scout what he is actually doing. But in the meantime, WAYD does see him actually chrono boosting that cybernetic score and gateway. So what to expect from his part, I'm not quite sure. He's already still droning up, going for a double extractor as of now. Maybe going to go for that 630 Roach Roaring timing, who knows. what to expect from Frash's part. He's already going to go ahead for +1 upgrades, maybe going to go for somewhat of a fast gateway pressure. As I said, the Stalker's going to go ahead and try and get somewhat of a map control. No, he actually tried to... I'm not quite sure why the Stalker went down and up the ramp. Very unfortunate to see. But in the meantime, WAYD is already going to go ahead and get not just one Sacrificial Overlord ready, but two, maybe ready to morph into an Overseer to go ahead and get that scout if this scout fails. So very nice to see. He does see the double gas in his main. He will eventually see it, and he already sees this third gas going down for the very, very nice Overlord positioning. I've got to say this is a Zerg favoured map, considering the scouting information that WAYD is getting. So very nice to see. He's already getting very, very solid injects as of now. Already Evolution Chamber and Roach Warren somewhat going down at the same time. Very nice extractor timings going down for the main. Not even going to go for a double extractor in the natural, but he's going to go ahead and get 14 leans. Roach Warren's about to be completed, and Link Speed is on the way. Already getting a very nice scouting information from Frash, and somewhat really delayed 4 gates. And these Lings will be able to pick this off, and 4 Zealots are going to go ahead and go down. 2 Spine Crawlers already on the way, and so many Lings are about to be... Wow. 16 more Lings are on the way, and they will be able to deny this 4 gates. Very unfortunate to see from Frash's part. It was a delayed timing, I must say. It should have been about 30 seconds earlier when he got this pylon ready here, any sorts of proxies. A delayed timing, considering this is a PVR against a random player, it will be delayed somewhat. He knows that he has to put any sorts of pressure right now, but Link Speed is about to be completed, and he will be able to pick off all this probe, this pylon, and these Zealots if he actually goes in right now. In the meantime, we do see missile attacks is on research for WAYD, but we do see a layer on the way, and these Lings will be able to pick off that, not just that pylon, but they will be able to get the map control. Very nice to see, and Immortal is on the field, not even moving out away from his natural, considering the 4 gate got denied. It looks like the Ling's going to see what pressure they can do, and they see the Zealots, they see the 2 sentries warping in, and they will walk away. And in the meantime, we do see a macro hatchery going down from WAYD, and another evolution chamber, double evolution chamber is going down right now. Already researching that +1 missile attack for that first evolution chamber. In the meantime, we do see Glial reconstruction researching for in the Roach Warren. 15 roaches are on the way, and more roaches, even more. I think 4 roaches just popped in the meantime. Yes, they have. 4 roaches have just popped, and more roaches are about to be completed. And in the meantime, we do see more Immortal production. Going to go ahead and go for a delayed, somewhat of a 2-base all-in. It's not even going to be a sentry all-in. It's going to be a somewhat of a 4 gate into a 5, 6, 7 gate Immortal all-in, ladies and gentlemen. In the meantime, we do see Link Speed is on the field, and already going to go ahead and get that surround. Because Mr. WAYD does see his army moving out. He knows what he has, and he's just he's got such a massive advantage right now. WAYD feeling very comfortable, going to go ahead and get that surround. If he does see the army moving out, he will be able to get a surround on them any sort of way whatsoever. Really, depending if he does get somewhat of the sentries coming down, and more Lings are in production, more roaches are in production. Very, very nice to see, and he will be able to get somewhat of a surround if he does. Seeing what damage he will be able to do, not quite sure what Frash will be doing right now. Not even going to go for that observer. He's going to go ahead and get that warp gate. He knows that he's behind, and he's not even going to be worrying and getting an observer. But in the meantime, we do see him moving out, and he will be getting surround. Very, very nice to see from WAYD, but force fields are too much. Trying to get a nice surround, not just above the ramp, but at the bottom ramp. Very, very well played on WAYD's behalf, and very, very unfortunate to see that he is not be able to do as much damage as he can. But in the meantime, force fields are very, very good. So many roaches on the field. More Zerglings are on the way. 12 more roaches on the way, and he is so ahead right now. Look at this economical advantage right now. Already 1,000 minerals are in the bank, and looks like there's the GG coming down for Frash, and we will be moving on to the next game.